know about Cuban kitchens, is that right? Well, yes, it has a 2-burner stove up high, not on the floor. Some of them are charcoal, but nowadays most cook with gas and electricity too. And nowadays, most have refrigerators in their kitchens. You want to know what I had for lunch today? A tin of clam chowder. You know, most Cubans just ruin their eating. All they want to eat is pork, rice, and bananas. But you don't have to eat meat to eat healthy. I won't stand in line for anyone. Cubans have very bad eating habits. They eat what they want, not what's healthy. I'm going to that's for it. It's very frustrating. I used to think that I could change the whole country's eating habits. Now, I just give them information, and if they don't change, that's their tough luck. You know, it's been years and years and years since I've had a conversation with you. I used to live in the United States. I was born in New York City, Nevada. I vividly remember it from when I was a child. I remember New York City very well, but I don't remember ever feeling like a child. I'm a sourpuss. Yes, that's what I am, a sourpuss. It's just that my life seems to feel like a cookie jar. Everybody wants to take something out, but nobody wants to put anything in. Soy vieja. I'm old. I don't get out. I used to go to the beach a lot. Now I never go to the beach. My mother. I have no friends. She's all that's left of my family, but she's not a friend. She took care of me when I was young, so now I take care of her. It's my only priority. I don't invite people to come and visit anymore. I used to. I don't cook for anyone, not even myself. Well, sometimes myself, but I don't care what anybody thinks. Why should I care what anybody thinks? I used to think that it was so very important to be popular. Now I can give a damn. Ask any man what he wants. He wants to have sex and he wants to be fed. I have no use for men. Never have. I used to have so many friends. It's very sad. My mother is practically the only person I ever see. I mean, I have to feed her, otherwise she'd die. And why do you come visit? Why do you all keep coming to visit this old woman? Una viejita como yo. You all want to get to know me, yes? 10 million people think they know me. I have been called the Julia Child of Cuba. Nobody knows me. I'm a very private person in a very private life. I'm not very happy, but I'm very happy to be unhappy alone. So now I do house. What do you look so shocked for? I cleaned the whole goddamn place. Well, not so much the dishes, hate doing dishes. I don't even like doing housework. I ought to be happy to cook for anyone who walks through these doors. That's what you had all hoped for, yes? Well, not gonna happen. I don't even bring a glass of water for anyone. You know, I used to give a goddamn. A good goddamn. Jose Marti said that you should love and construct rather than hate and destroy. I have tried to belong to the first of those. I've tried to help because it's human. Usually people don't appreciate what doesn't even cost them a single dollar. Man is not far from being able. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy to grow old. Young people think we're dead, but still breathing. They think we have no right to have things. I like having things. I like things around me. Hell, I may be old, but I still like things. Fortunately, I live in a country where old people have a lot more than other countries. We have food, clothing, housing, health services, and more important, work. In Cuba, you may be lonely, but if you're not hungry, work is always hard. I can't even talk to my mother anymore. All I have is this island that I love so very much. I wasn't always so sad. No. I used to love to do the television commercials for the show. I used to also be called the Betty Furness of Cuba. You remember her, right? I mean, she used to do all those Westinghouse commercials in the 40s and the early 50s. Well, anyway, I used to do so many commercials in the early days of Cocina y Minuto. I sold Blender products, RCA Victor products, Stokely Foods. I sold Osterizer blenders, Sunbeam frying pans, and Presto pressure cookers. They even used to have a recipe of mine in the instruction for those pressure cookers. Love doing commercials. Those were some of my happier times. And of course, certain childhood memories. Oh yes. When we first came back from New York to Cuba, we lived in La Sierra. And we had this big dog. Oh, how I loved that dog. Polo, 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 mi guapo Polo. He was a great Dane, a great Cubano Dane. Well, we had this little porch. And Polo used to love to sit all day on that porch. A real people watcher. And I remember thinking, what does he see in people? I remember wanting to see the whole world through the eyes of Polo.